East, Mid, South, West Radio.
Dribbling hit after liquid hit.
Cat Noir presents Bundy, I Shrunk the Ted Part 3 by Matt Sanders and Kevin Chilvers. Coming up later on East Mid South West Radio, has there ever actually been purple rain? If you can't wait to find out, then why not fill in the time with Stargazing Live?
Terrence hunting we will go.
He might eat us, we just don't know.
But getting around is really slow.
So we're hoping he'll help us both to grow.
Terrence hunting
Oh,
we will...
Ted, I'm tired of singing. In fact, I'm tired of walking generally. Everything here is either impossibly distant or impossibly huge, and I'm starting to get hungry.
We need to keep our spirits up, Bundy. It's a long trek back to that sultana, and I'm reluctant to eat the bits I kept in my pockets, given the experience under your massive Wellington boot.
But I'm fed up with being 5mm tall, Ted. If we ever return to our original sizes, I shall never take being big for granted again.
What will you do first?
Oh, I imagine the first thing I will do will be stride across this very room like a giant, taking huge great steps and easily covering the whole floor space in under 9 paces.
I'm looking forward to using a toilet again, like a regular person.
Oh yes, Ted. And perhaps afterwards we could put the kettle on and have some tea. I've almost forgotten how it tastes.
Don't remind me, Bundy. All I've been able to think about for the last few hours is a small piece of cherry and coconut cake I dropped by my computer last summer when we were waiting for the eclipse.
Ah, I remember. If I recall correctly, it was raining heavily at the time.
I believe it was.
But I thought you picked up that piece of dropped cake and disposed of it out in the rubbish, Ted.
I did, Bundy. I did. I won't make that mistake again.
A single cherry right now could feed us for days.
And the coconut would make it palatable. Coconuts! Did someone say coconut?
Ah!
Oh, what now? What? Wait, what? Fair enough then. Wait, why are we all screaming?
Because you terrified us by flying in suddenly.
Why are you screaming? FOMO! Wait, yeah, that's it. What? No, hang on.
How very strange, Ted. Was that an enormous housefly?
I believe it was, Bundy. At least enormous to us.
Gave me a dreadful fright.
And me, I can feel my heart rate's gone up by a good 2 beats a minute. And I'm back. Wait, what? Have we got to do this every time?
Why do you keep flying in and landing here?
Someone keeps talking about coconuts. Wait, coconuts, Clive, coconuts. Where you got any coconuts? What? Wait, have you got coconuts? I would love some coconuts.
Well, I'm afraid we don't have any with us.
I did drop some with a piece of cake last year, but I tidied it away in the rubbish. Muppet! How sad? Wait, hang on. Wait.
I had no idea flies were so fond of coconut.
Perhaps they're not generally, it's just this one. Maybe flies have individual tastes too.
I'm learning so much from life on the observatory floor.
It would make a great documentary, Bundy. Perhaps when we're back to our normal sizes again, we should gather some camera equipment together and return back down here.
No thank you, Tedward. Once I'm back to my normal height, I shall be staying that way if it's all the same with you. The only possible purpose I could see in shrinking back down to 5mm again is if I ever wanted to get an entire week's worth of dinner from a single chip.
Is that the way it would work, do you think, Bundy? Coconut. I believe we're talking about coconuts.
Yes, and Ted and I were saying that unfortunately we don't carry any coconuts with us.
Not one, I'm afraid. Well, why not? Not even a pack of desiccated?
Not even a coconut-flavoured chocolate bar.
Wait, what? Come on, Clive. Come on, get over it. Clive, come off it. What about coconut butter then? Yeah, no, yeah, coconut. You're both human. Surely you got some butter on you somewhere. Afraid we don't tend to carry any butter either.
Especially when the weather's hot.
Wait, why not? Oh, bye then.
Interesting sort of character, don't you think, Ted?
I don't think I've ever met anyone so excited about coconuts. Coconuts. Today someone mentioned coconuts. Oh, God, it's you too. Is your name Terence? No, mate, what? Terence? No, wait, no. Clive. Fly. That's me. I'm also known as Fly Clive, Sweet Hi Clive. Clive in New York, Saturday night. The famous Clive. Flying with Clive. Hi, Clive. No, wait, not Terence, Clive. Get off, you can call me Clive, though.
Nice to meet you, Clive. I'm Bundy, and this is Ted.
Yeah. Hello. We've been shrunken down to 5mm. We're in desperate need of help. Yeah, thought you looked different. Yeah, I can see loads of things with my many eyes. Look. Wait, what? Oh, no, you two smell like when you're tall, though. Actually, we're a little more fragrant than usual, having had to hide from an ant under one of Bundy's old boots that had, unfortunately, trodden in something foul. What?
That's right.
No, mate, what? No, you two definitely smell the same as when I saw you before, regardless of your height change. What? No, I'm Clive!
I see. Ted?
Listen,
Yeah.
we're trying to get up to the laser over there, and we were told that a Terence might be able to help. Do you know a Terence?
Terence? What? Terence, I know Terence, yeah. I'm Clive. Of course I do. What do you need? Bye!
This is getting irritating, Ted.
He is a fly, Bundy.
Where were we? Coconut?
You were telling us about
What?
Terence.
Oh, Terence, yeah. Of course I know Terence. Everyone knows Terence. What do you want to know?
Well, we're trying to get back to our original height.
Oh, yeah.
And the name Terence was given to us as possible help.
Yeah, see, of course, yeah. Wait, what? Clive. I'm Clive. No. Why don't you stay at the height you are now?
Because we'd really like a cup of tea as regular-sized human beings again.
Plus, I'd quite like to go to the toilet.
Oh, yes. Plus, Ted does need the toilet. In fact, I could probably go as well.
Well, no, cox, you me. Humans don't know first thing about problems, do you? No, Clive, wait. I'm Clive. You're not Clive. I'm Clive. You should try being a fly, mate.
No, thank you.
Oh, you see, that's every human's response. Wait, what? No. Clive, you've no idea how important we are to the ecosystem. You just can't stand this anyway. Swat. No, Clive. I am Clive. Yes, no.
Well, in fairness, it is a little annoying when you lot can fly in through a semi-open window but can't seem to find your way back out of a fully opened double patio door.
Blimey, it's not easy, pal. What? No, leave it. I'm just trying to make a living, same as the rest of us. We're all born into what we're born into, right? No, what? I'm Clive. What am I talking about? Get off, Clive. Right, besides, I'm not the one that was shrunken down and out of their comfort zone, am I? What? Get off, I'm Clive.
Point taken, Clive.
Good.
Do you suppose you might be able to tell us where Terence is?
Terence? What? No, wait. Hang on. Never mind. He might eat you, though.
We have heard that. But unless a ladybird named Tim returns, we may have to take our chances.
Tim? Who's Tim? No, never heard of him. I'm Clive the Fly. You can call me Hawaii Clive-O, Jackson Clive Glaze name Clive from the block.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but are you able to take us to Terence?
What? Yeah, no, of course I can't. No, I mean I can. I can't. No, not Terence. I'm not going anywhere near him. He might eat me. What? No, I'm Clive.
Then it's game over again, Ted, and I really thought our song might lead us somewhere.
Apparently not, my friend, but at least we can take consolation we didn't meet our demise under your old Wellington boot.
Ah, true enough.
What? Wait, look, I can still help. I'm Clive. I can take you to him, but I can have a fly around and report back if I see him, if you like. No, yeah, I can. What do you reckon? Yes? No? Yeah? Terence will be around there somewhere. I'm Clive.
Would you really do that for us? It would be most kind.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Some problems. What? No problem.
Is there anything we could get for you in return, Clive?
I'm Clive.
Once we're back to our normal height again.
No, absolutely nothing. Yes, I'll mean something. Yes. What? Get me a coconut. I'm coconut. No, I'm Clive. I love coconut. Fresh coconut, dry coconut, coconut water, coconut air freshener. Anything coconut. Yes, I'm Clive. I said it. I'm coconut. No, get off. Coconut.
Oh, yes, of course. Should we return to our normal heights again,
Yes.
we'd be more than happy to leave you out
Yeah,
some...
great, lovely. Bye.
I wonder if we should have asked if we could sit on his back and ride him up to the laser, Bundy.
I wondered that too, Ted. It just didn't feel right to pose the question.
Meanwhile, that red dot flying towards us looks a bit more promising.
Oh, yes. I think it's Tim. Touchdown! And another fine landing, if I say so myself.
Hi, Tim.
Evening, gentlemen. May I point out that you're both looking a little worse for wear and... Oh, my goodness, you don't smell so great either.
Wellington boot. Don't ask.
Right. Were you able to find anything out about the laser? I was indeed. I took a very close-up flight and have much to discuss.
And what did you learn?
Okay, what you've got over there is your standard 3-function size exchange unit.
Ooh.
Not so popular nowadays, I'm afraid, but still a robust model.
I'm fascinated that you know so much about lasers, Tim.
I went to school.
Of course.
Were you able to understand the settings on the side, Tim? Course I was. It's not rocket.
So, what are they?
Well, in a nutshell, setting 1 is for if something is smaller than 2 foot, then it increases to 2 foot.
Okay.
Interesting. Setting 2 will shrink anything bigger than 5 millimeters down to 5 millimeters.
I bet that's the same setting it was on when we stood in front of it, Bundy.
I'll wager you're right. And setting 3 is to undo the effects of anything previously affected by settings 1 or 2. Easy, really? Well, I don't approve of it fluctuating from imperial to metric between settings, Ted.
Me neither. No wonder it's not a popular model anymore.
Nah. I think you're focusing on the wrong aspect, chaps. You see, setting 3 will undo the effects of what's happened to you both. Oh, now you're talking, Tim.
That does sound promising.
From what I can understand, all you need to do is press the setting 3 function, then press the activate button, then stand in front of the laser. Piece of cake. Well, except when you've got insect legs like I have and can't press the buttons. And I really did try as well. I even brought my mate Harvey over to see if I could increase him to 2 foot.
What would be the value in a 2-foot ladybird?
Weevil?
Sorry. What would be the value in a 2-foot weevil?
Comedy?
Fair enough.
Seems reasonable to me.
Hang on. I thought when we first met you, you said you had no idea what 5mm was.
I didn't. I told you. I've just finished school. Why do you think I've been gone so long? It's why I brought Harvey over. Celebrate our results with a 2-foot party.
That would have been nice.
Only, sadly, it wasn't meant to be. Like I said, I can't press the buttons.
Also, I thought you said today was your day off.
You have no idea about ladybirds, mister. Still, you have given us some hope again, Tim. At least we finally know what we're up against.
Exactly, Bundy. All we need to do now is to find a way to press both the buttons on the laser, then navigate the 5 meters in human size with enough time to stand in front of the beam before it goes off.
Limey, I thought my life was hard. I don't suppose you brought any tiny catapults with you when you set out to fire up at the laser buttons?
I'm afraid not.
Nah, of course not.
I don't suppose you might know any bumblebees who could fly at the buttons hard enough for them to activate.
No, I'm afraid that's too ridiculous for me to even ask them. Sorry.
Of course.
No problem.
Do you know anyone who might be large enough to fly either me or Bundy up to the laser whilst the other of us stands in front of it?
Brilliant, Ted. We could take it in turns to rebigulate. Well, the only folk I know who could carry one of you chaps would be the butterflies. Only, I don't think they like humans too much.
They don't, unfortunately. We've already met them. They think we have smelly cars, amongst other things.
Well, I'd have to agree with that. But I don't know anyone else big enough to carry you, I'm afraid. All the dragonflies are outside, and the daddy longlegs are far too skittish to approach anymore. I don't know what happened there. Scuppered again, Ted.
What about Terence?
Terence? Who's been talking about Terence? It's a name we've been told might be able to help. Has it now?
Do you know Terence, Tim?
Yeah, I've heard that name. Never met him, though. Try to stay away myself. I've heard he can be either very, very helpful or just eat you on the spot.
Yes, we've heard that too.
But we're running out of options, I'm afraid. Well, I didn't see him on the flight back from the laser, but it's Terence. He could be anywhere. Sometimes he likes to lurk, sometimes he's out helping people, but more often than not, he's just out eating.
Any chance you could come and find us to let us know if you've seen him anywhere?
Yeah, of course, I can do that. You still going to honour your end of the jam if you return to your old height then?
Absolutely, we will, Tim.
We'll leave you jam in abundance. Oh, lovely. And, how do you feel about creating a 2-foot weevil?
I think leaving you some strawberry jam out regularly would be enough, Tim.
Yeah, of course. Worth a shot. All right then, I'm going to chip off. If I see Terence on my travels, I'll come and find you. Bye for now.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes, thank you, Tim. Bye. So, let me get this straight, Ted. Once we're big again, we'll need to put some jam down for Tim, leave a piece of oak out for the woodlice, and something coconutty for Clive.
Oh, and don't forget to clean your wellies, Bundy.
Ah, yes, of course, Ted. It'll be top of the list.
Bundy, is it my imagination, or can you smell something?
What, beyond the scent of our adventures, you mean?
No, my friend. I mean more like tea.
Ted! Is it possible your olfactory senses have begun hallucinating?
I don't think so, Bundy. I'm telling you, there's tea near here.
Perhaps a touch of the tiny fever then, the minuscule madness.
It's coming from over there.
Maybe it's the ultra-pygmy panic then.
This way, Bundy.
A fractional freakout. Perhaps the dinky dementia. An itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny microdose of virtual insanity.
There you go, Bundy. Look, what can you see? Shall I pour?
Oh, would you? Thank you. Shall I take you some finger food?
That would be most kind, thank you.
Well, unless I'm also coming down with the 5mm blues, Ted, I'd have to say I can see 2 greenflies enjoying what appears to be some sort of indoor lawn party.
Exactly, my friend. Come on, I'm thirsty.
I say these scones are absolutely divine.
Thank you, Beatrice. They're my own recipe.
Oh, Deirdre, I've had such a terrible day.
Oh, tell me all about it, dear. It's been simply far too long since we last dined.
Well, it all started when the larvae from number 16 kicked off first thing this morning.
Oh, dreadful, not again.
That naturally brought out the mayflies, and come lunchtime, the whole place was crawling with aphids.
Oh, Beatrice, you do have such problems over your way. Have you ever considered moving further afield?
Mark won't do it. He says if we move any further out, he'd have to commute, and he's simply not willing to.
My Peter was the same, right up to the end. They never learn.
No, Deirdre, they simply just don't listen.
How's the painting coming along?
Oh, I've sold 5 now, and I have another one earmarked for the wall of the disgruntled butterfly.
I told you should have taken this up years ago. You really have talent.
Well, when one has laid close to 3,000 eggs in one's life, time just sort of slips away.
I know what you mean. I've still got another 250 left to move out, and finally then I have the place to myself. You should come and move in, Beatrice. We can have tea more often.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. In fact, I was thinking only yesterday that... Oh, Deirdre! I don't wish to alarm you, my dear, but it appears there are 2 flesh-covered humanoid bipeds coming this way.
My goodness, so there are! Oh! Whatever disgusting creatures are you?
I'm Bundy.
And I'm Ted. It's a real pleasure to meet you both.
Deirdre, stop them. They look simply vulgar.
I say stay exactly where you are, both of you. If either of you dare take another step closer, I shall be forced to blow my whistle.
Ted?
We're sorry to disturb you both, only Bundy and I are having something of a tough time of things, and when I smelt your tea, I wondered if we might come and ask you for a cup.
The absolute audacity!
I've never been so flabbergasted in all my life.
Strolling around here as though they belong here.
Actually, we sort of do. It's just that we're currently much smaller than usual.
Do you mind if I ask where you got all those tiny teacups and plates from?
Yes, and is there a possibility there's a tiny toilet around here somewhere too?
Look, I don't know who you both think you are, but Deirdre and I are trying to have afternoon tea.
And if you have any idea how much work's required to prepare afternoon tea when you're a greenfly, then you would apologise at once and leave us alone immediately.
Well said, Deirdre. If you need me to follow it up in writing, I'd be happy to.
Thank you, Beatrice.
I'm afraid we might be out of luck on getting you a cup of tea, Ted.
Probably for the best, Bundy. Especially if they don't have miniature toilets.
Do you think we should ask them about Terence?
Terence!
Oh, Terence!
Terence!
Is he here?
Quick! Gather your things, there's no time to lose.
But the Chinaware, Deirdre!
There's no time! Hurry! Ah!
Well, maybe now's our chance to finish their afternoon tea, Ted.
I'm not sure, Bundy. Something's not right.
Oh, nonsense, Ted. There's a good few scones left, and I'm certain that teapot's still half full.
Bundy?
Look, they've even got tiny teaspoons. Wherever did they get tiny teaspoons?
Bundy, I don't want to alarm you, my friend, but you might want to stop what you're doing and look up.
What? Oh, Ted. Things are going from bad to worse.
I'm afraid so. Do you suppose that's Terence?
I wouldn't be at all surprised. Only, instead of the woodlouse I had pictured in my head, Terence appears to be an enormous hairy spider.
He does indeed, Bundy. And he's lowering down so close to us, I don't think there's time to run.
Hold my hand, Ted.
Hold mine.
Good evening, gentlemen. I understand you're looking for me.
You've been listening to Bundy, I Shrunk the Ted Part 3 by Matt Sanders and Kevin Chilvers. If you enjoyed what you heard, then give us a like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Cat Noir Podcast. Join us again in a week's time for the conclusion to Bundy and Ted's Tiny Tale. Bye for now.